over the last 4 years, this council has been intentional about making investments in the county's physical infrastructure that have had too long been overlooked. This morning, we are joined by two members of County Council, our Vice Chair Richard Womack and Christine Ruther, both of whom have been incredibly vocal and supportive about the importance of upgrading and investing in the county's infrastructure. This morning, I'd like to ask you to please join me in welcoming Council Member Christine Ruther to provide remarks on behalf of County Council.
The Tribbett Avenue Bridge, often referred to in-house, perhaps with less affection, as County Bridge number 237, has been closed for 2 years. The bridge connects a heavily trafficked road within Darby Township and a light industrial park over there with lots of truck traffic. And its reopening is an occasion eagerly waited by residents, as well as residents and employees accessing the Department of Emergency Training, the Emergency Services Training Facility just down the road. Before I highlight some of the details about the county's newest bridge, I want to emphasize that I, Vice Chairman Womack, and all of the County Council are committed to investing county dollars in safe and reliable infrastructure, especially our bridge infrastructure. As noted in the transportation section of the county's comprehensive plan, improving the safety and capacity of our transport network is a key goal. Of the 43 bridges owned by the county, 9 bridges are in poor condition, and the Tribbett Avenue Bridge was identified as one of those bridges in poor condition and prioritized for replacement. I should note the county has 3 additional bridges under construction, 2 of which are scheduled to open by the end of the year, representing an investment of over $11 million in 2024. Today's ribbon cutting is evidence of the progress we are making. So let's talk a little bit about the Tribbett Avenue Bridge. The original bridge was a reinforced concrete slab constructed in 1932 that ran across the Permisbrota Creek. If my math is correct, that put this bridge at 90 years old when construction began back in 2002. And it was probably the last time there was a major investment in local infrastructure, something called the New Deal, I think. The scope of work for the bridge included replacement of the concrete slab with a composite pre-stressed concrete adjacent plank beam, which carries all legal loads, installations of sidewalks on the north side of Tribbett Avenue to provide a safe and continuous pedestrian walkway, upgrades to the existing drainage facility by installing additional inlets and updating the drainage pipes, which was definitely needed last night, an increased hydraulic opening, which will decrease the water surface elevation of the 100-year floodplain, relocation of existing utilities. The Pico gas main, which was attached to the face of the structure, has been relocated under the stream. Upgrades to safety features, including the installation of a guide rail to meet current standards. County Council is proud that through our bridge program, we continue to demonstrate a good use of federal and state dollars to improve the county's transportation network.
Thank you, and thank you everybody for coming out to celebrate the reopening of this bridge. I think this bridge, the reopening, is a demonstration of the difference between talk and action. For years, we heard all talk and no action from the federal government about Infrastructure Week. It became a national joke. But 3 years ago, President Biden and congressional Democrats passed the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act, which dedicated over $1 trillion to infrastructure projects all over the country. A big chunk of that money went to PennDOT, and it's because of those federal funds that PennDOT had the resources to finish this bridge replacement project and bridge replacement projects all over the Commonwealth. These federal dollars have allowed PennDOT to increase maintenance and repair work for dozens of neglected projects all across our region. And these projects have created jobs and support domestic suppliers, provide access to our local businesses. We have better bridges, we have better roads, and all kinds of improvements to make our roads safer for both drivers and pedestrians. I'm incredibly proud of the collaboration we've had with the state, county, and local officials in making sure that they take advantage of the infrastructure jobs and funding. And I look forward to seeing all of you at more ribbon cutting activities as those jobs get completed. Thank you.
We'd like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to the residents of Darby Township. We appreciate you. In particular, those living along Tribbett Avenue for their patience and cooperation during the construction of the bridge. Bridge number 237, we never knew that's what it was called, over Hermansburg Creek, which is situated between South Clifton Street and Kaiser Avenue, connecting us to Fallcroft Borough and Darby Township. Bridges like this one are vital elements of our nation's infrastructure, enabling the transportation of raw materials and finished goods, crucial for factories, warehouses, suppliers, distributors, stores, and ultimately reaching consumers. They also facilitate travel, allowing consumers to access goods and services within communities and beyond. The completion of this bridge signifies not only the restoration of vital infrastructure, but also the rejuvenation of economic activity that relies on smooth and efficient transport routes. We look forward to celebrating this milestone with the community and acknowledging the invaluable support and patience of all of our residents involved. Thank you very much.